Hey, what's going on? I'm not miking up right now because this isn't super important, but I am finally finishing Haikyu tonight. I just have the movie to watch, so it's Karasuno versus Nekoma. I'm so excited. I've had a really rough day, and I'm kind of sad to be parting with Haikyu for now. This is definitely one that hit hard for me, and I'm super excited to see how this movie goes. I'm really excited to pick up the manga once I finish. I think that there's supposed to be another movie coming out next year or something like that, but I think that's just a rumor right now. I'm not really sure, but I'm really excited. I just wanted to do a pre finishing it kind of video because I'll probably end up crying. Like, I feel like I know the outcome, but I'll probably end up crying anyway because this has been the last few months of my life. Last couple of months I've been not frantically, but like watching and being invested and learning. So like, we shall see. But that's where we're at.
2 hours later.
It's done. I did cry. I did not like the way that the other team lost. I won't spoil. But I did cry. It was very emotional at the end. When, I don't know how to say Coach Ukai's name. I think it's Kenshin? I don't know if there's an N in there. But when he went up to shake the Nekoma coach, and his grandfather in the hospital room held out his hand, bawled like a baby, okay? That was a great few months. I'm probably gonna sit down and do an actual review. We'll follow up with this video. But I loved it. I thought it was great. I have my shirt on because it had to be done. Tomorrow we'll be picking which anime I'm gonna watch next too. So I'm leaning towards Demon Slayer. That's it. I'm sitting here looking at my continue watching thing, and I have episode 53 of JJK and whatever episode of Chainsaw Man because I was looking for something the other day, but Haikyuu's not there anymore. I'm kind of sad, but it's okay because now I get to explore another one. So we'll see.
Tomorrow.
Hello. I have not been feeling well today. I have a bit of a migraine, but I wanted to get my review of Haikyu on video because I want to do a review section now and not just do unboxings and reactions and stuff like that because I feel like it's pretty valid. It took me quite a while to get through Haikyu, and I think that's because I was clinging so unbelievably hard to do Jujutsu Kaisen, and I've never been good at watching TV shows, so I'm really trying to get into the habit of sitting down, watching a show, and watching it all the way through. Haikyu was so good. It was so worth the watch. As a volleyball player, it was just so well done, and the way that they built up the matches and the team building that happened, the character development was great. I really wish that at the beginning I had made like better note of like my favorite characters at the time, my least favorite characters at the time, my least favorite teams, because it's cracking me up. My favorite character right now is Kei Tsukishima. Dude, I hated him so bad in the beginning because I was like, why do you need to be a jerk? Like, why? They're your teammates. Why are you being a jerk? Only to kind of realize that it was building up to him actually liking volleyball and, you know, getting really good at it and wanting to be better for his team. Whether he wants to say that or not, that's what happened. So I love that so much. I loved the bond that he made with Kuro and Bokuto and Akashi during the summer training camp. That was just so stinking good. Like, just the whole thing played out so well. I love Bokuto. I love his energy. He's great. I love Nishinoya. I was a libero also, so he holds a place in my heart. It was 100% worth the watch. The match against Chiro Tozawa was so good. I love that that was a 10-episode thing. I love that they did it that way because that kind of made you like stay on edge and want to keep watching. The movie with the dumpster battle, it felt really fast. And a spoiler warning, obviously Nekoma loses. But I hated the way that they lost. I hated the point gap because, like, what do you mean they were two of the best teams in the prefecture and they lost the third match by 4 points? It felt really weird. You know what I mean? Like, how are you gonna go against, Lord, how do you say the school's name? Inarizaki? the Maya Twins team. How are you gonna go as long as you went with them and then get to Nekama and you're done in 3 matches and a 4.8 age gap? 4-point gap. It doesn't really make much sense to me. And I love that Kenma loved to play by the end of that. I love that there's like anticipation of Kenma and Shoyo getting to play against each other again. I picked up the manga after I finished, so I'm a few chapters ahead of that now. I think that is it Fukuro Danny that's about to play the white-haired dude's team? I don't know how to say it yet. Beats me. The scary eyes dude, the dude who thinks he's a little giant. I think Fukuro Danny's about to play them. I'm not actually sure. If you're thinking about watching Haikyu, please watch Haikyu. It is 100% worth the watch. I need to touch on something about Suga. I hate that everybody... I say everybody. There's a large group of people who just, like, because he didn't really get to set that much, but, like, he had a whole different role for the team. Like, yeah, Kageyama came in as, like, the permanent setter, but Tobio and Suga worked together to, like, continue to be setters, and Suga became Mr. Refreshing, and it was, like, this whole thing. So, like, when Tobio starts freaking out, Suga comes in and, like, resets the whole team and resets Tobio on the bench, and then Tobio comes back in, and it's great. So everybody being like,
oh, he spent his whole last year on the bench, by the way.
As devastating as that sounds, and low-key that caught me off guard one time. The first time that I saw a post like that, I literally bawled like a baby. Guys, he's important in his own way, okay? Everybody on that team is important. But Inoshida. Inoshida's pull through during, oh shoot. Was that Shiro Torizawa when he came in for Daichi? Bro, 10 out of 10. Remember the blind bag video? And I was like, yeah, I don't know who this is. I apologize. He's great. He's a great character. That was a great character development. I loved that. Kinoshida, I think, came in as pinch server a couple times. So that was awesome. And then the other one, I don't actually know his name. I can't remember his name. But he hasn't really come into play much. So I'm wondering if he's going to come in a little more in the manga. But I could go on and on and on. I loved it. 10 out of 10 show. I am probably going to do a reaction video either tonight or tomorrow for my next anime. And I haven't decided yet. But I think I said in the last video that I wanted to do, or previously, a little bit ago, that I wanted to maybe lean toward Demon Slayer. Because I don't actually want to start watching One Piece. I feel like if I start watching One Piece, it's going to make me want to put the books down, and I've actually really enjoyed reading the books. So I think that I'll hold off on watching One Piece for now. So I'm leaning toward maybe Demon Slayer, but I'm not really sure. I don't know yet. I'll have to go back through the watch list, but it'll be something like that. So yeah, if you're thinking about watching Haikyu, please do it, please do it, please do it. And if at any point during these reviews I'm gonna spoil something, I will mark it. I've had things spoiled for me before. I do not like the feeling, and I don't want you guys to feel the feeling. So don't worry. You never have to come into one of these videos with me spoiling anything.